Good evening, welcome to, or good afternoon, welcome to Fluttering in the Spirit Tarot. Today's Tuesday, March 4th, 2026. This is a reading for the sign of Scorpio. Please take what fits here and leave the rest. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. And we'll go ahead and see what is in your energy today, Scorpio. This is a timeless message, so whenever you're viewing this message, may be relevant. Do take what fits here. Spirits, please help with this message today for the sign of Scorpio. Spirit, what is the message for Scorpio? Okay, so the first one we have out today is Aquarius. We have don't let yesterday take up too much of today. And this is a quote from Will Rogers. We have divorce in reverse. So this is past energy. We have place of employment, and we have attentive in reverse. Okay, so it looks like you may have went through a divorce in the past. You either may have Aquarius energy in your life, someone who's an Aquarius or may have that in their chart, or that may be in your chart. It does look like this potentially could be someone in your place of employment, since these are both coming out in a current energy. And then in the past, we have divorce, and then we have attentive in reverse. So we will go ahead. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards. This quote is really advising you not to let the things from the past take up too much of your present. Because if you keep looking to the past, you're going to bring that past, going to stay in your current energy, but it will also influence your future energy too. So it's very important to be able to let go of things from the past, especially if these things are affecting you in a bad way. Let's go ahead and see what's clarification here in these cards. So we have an Aquarius energy here, and we've got the Two of Wands coming out in a reverse. And so the Two of Wands, when in reverse, refers to procrastinating potentially, being impatient or hasty. You may need to slow down and do some research. So this may be something that, or feelings that you're facing in regards to an Aquarius, or if this is yourself. Let's get a little bit more. Spirit, tell me more about the Two of Wands here. And do we have the Explorer of Swords? So this is the Queen of Swords. This is the feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a woman. Everybody has masculine and feminine. So in tarot, nothing's gender specific. So that's something to keep in mind. And with the Queen of Swords being in reverse, this is someone who's being very critical and dismissive, maybe overbearing, allowing their emotions to prevail over reason. And this may be affecting things in your current life at this time. Spirit, why is divorce here in reverse? Tell me about this for Scorpio. We have the Ace of Swords. This could be this can be a new way of communicating or a new idea, potentially in regards to a divorce from the past, or potentially maybe someone that you have divorced from in the past. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Okay, we have the Acrobat, which is Pisces energy. This is the Hanged Man. So with the Hanged Man coming out in an upright, this can be a shifting perspective potentially in regards to this, especially with the Ace of Swords coming out here. A transition or just flexibility or releasing potentially things or a way of thinking from the past. Spirit, why is place of employment here for Scorpio? We have Four of Wands. That's coming out in a reversal. So with the Four of Wands coming out in a reverse, that's tension or a change. You may be feeling a need for a transition. Spirit, tell me more about this Four of Wands and place of employment here. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords in reverse. Go with the reversal first. So the Three of Swords in reverse is a feeling of potentially releasing or letting go of negative thinking. This can be potentially a new beginning, a new way of thinking about it, potentially. The Eight of Pentacles, that's coming out in an upright position. It's putting a lot of hard work and being very productive with this place of employment. So where you may have in the past felt with that Four of Wands being in reverse, the tension, with the Three of Swords also coming out, that's releasing some of those feelings. And then we have attentive and past energy. Spirit, tell me more. We have the Eight of Cups. That can be a hard time walking away from, I feel like, the old way that you used to look at things. Feeling hopeless in the past, but still hanging on. But you may have started to feel like maybe you weren't as attentive to it. We have the Empress coming out in reverse. That's Taurus energy. So with the Empress coming out in reverse, that can be a feeling uninspired. You may have been feeling a disconnect, not really wanting to put the same effort into it. We have the Nine of Swords. So with the Nine of Swords, that's being able to come to a place of control and restfulness within yourself. Let's go ahead and see here what Spirit's advice is. Spirit, what is the advice in this situation? We have the quote, don't let yesterday take up too much of today. We have the Five of Cups. It's coming out in a reversal. So with the Five of Cups coming out in reverse, that's acceptance and forgiveness and having gratitude in the situation. That's one more card, Spirit. Okay, that one flew to the ground. We have the Nine of Cups. It's coming out in a reversal. It's how it fell on the floor. So with the Five of Cups again. So you're finding the silver lining. Having forgiveness in a situation where you might have felt like there was a lot of selfishness and arrogance in the situation. This may have made you feel like you were seeing a lot of fault in other people. But here, there's definitely some encouragement to let some of those feelings go. Spirit, give us one card of advice here. Got two. So we have the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So the Ten of Swords can be when in a reversal. It can refer to recovery or a new beginning. We have the Eight of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands, you may be caught by surprise or feeling defensive. But this does speak of having courage to let go and release some of these things. Okay, let's go ahead and get some advice here from Spirit. This is from the Gentle Chaos Oracle deck. Spirit, what is the advice? Okay, we have the path. Go ahead and bring the book out to read from the guidebook. Okay, so for the path, okay. Sometimes we want answers that are more immediate, but the only solution is to keep moving, stay strong, and keep your head held high. The path tells us to continue placing one foot in front of the other, and all matters will resolve themselves. All right, well, that is the advice here. Please do subscribe, follow, and like this video. Till next time.